Hello Aquarius, and welcome to my channel. My name is Joy. Today we're going to be doing a weekly reading for you. I'm going to be using the John Holland Tarot deck. I'm going to give this a shuffle. I did pre-shuffle, so I'm just shuffling it one more time here. And we'll cut them. Okay, I'm also going to be pulling one Oracle deck card for you as well. And we'll cut those. Okay. Alright Aquarius, let's begin with your reading. Let me put little meow cat over here. Okay. Your first card is Patience. It's a very strong card for you. This is your first card. This is showing what you need to achieve at this very moment, or what you're wishing or hoping that you could be a little more patient with yourself. Just remember, patience takes time. Well, it's not really that the patience takes time. It's what you're trying to achieve. Some things do take time to grow. And she has the seed in her hand here, and she's looking down on it. She's praying, she's wishing, she's hoping, she's dreaming. Okay, she's dreaming. But the seed has been planted, and it's going to take you more work to get to where you want, what you're trying to achieve, and what you need to have more patience with. Because there really is no such thing as time. Really is no such thing as time. That's all in what we humans. That's all in our perspective. Okay. Our age is somewhat the same. So, just this card is just coming through and telling you to go ahead and keep the faith, have the faith, and the patience, because it is growing. The seed has been planted, and it's like the seed, like she has her hand, like she's offering it up. She's praying on this, and she's giving an offering up to the universe. And you can notice how this little seedling in her hand has started to grow, and it's manifested, and it's beautiful now. It has grown, sprouted leaves, and has a beautiful flower here now. And it's the light then is now coming in. The light is shining, coming in. So just remember, keep patience with what you're trying to achieve, because it is starting to grow, it's starting to flourish. It is starting to flourish. So let's go to your next card. Your next card is emotional withdrawal. Emotional withdrawal here. Again, it takes time. It takes time. Have the patience. Don't, here in this first card here on this patience card, she looks though, like I was saying, she's praying, she's meditating on this little seed. And that's exactly what this card, in your inner self, in your inner knowing, something that you're not aware of, you're doing, but you are doing it. You are. You see how he is sitting here on the sand, staring out into the water that's all full of emotions, and the tides are rolling in, the tides rolling out. And you're praying and praying. Here's some rocks down here. Let's just imagine that these are the seeds. These are those seeds that are in your hand here that you're offering up. So don't pull yourself down. Don't pull yourself down and get overly emotional about your situation. That just you need to take patience, because once again it is planted. These little rocks are sitting on the sand, the sands of time. Okay? You know, the tides only roll in and roll out at certain times. Your reading so far has a lot to do with timing, and also he's in a purple robe here. He's in a purple robe, also a purple robe on her here as well. That's for divine light, holiness, royalty, and it's casting a shadow here. It's casting a shadow, a beautiful shadow from the light that's coming in from this way. Even here, the light's coming in here, and it's zooming right, it's coming, see how it's going right down? From up here, it's going right down and shining on you here. This is just letting you know, this card right here wants to remind you not to get over withdrawn. Don't have your emotions withdraw you from your situation or what you're trying to achieve with the patience here. You know, just this is your inner self that I keep saying here. Your inner self is praying, and it has the light shining on, and wants you to realize this. Here's those seeds, and now you're holding the seed in the palm of your hand, and it's going to grow. You're going to get out of this situation. Just take some time and some faith. You have financial and material changes is your next card here. If it wants to stay, I'll just hold it. Okay? This is just showing that's going to take, it takes time. It takes time. I don't know why I keep saying it's just something's up. Something's to do with time for you. I don't quite understand. But let's see here. Financial and material changes. There's many different paths that you can take. And this is also letting you know this is something that you need to be very aware of, is the changes in your material and your financial and your finances. There are many different routes, there are many different ways that you can perceive this card as material changes. You have the green is for love and health. The red is for the passion. Purple's for your spirituality, and the blue is for communication. So this card is coming through, letting you know, just kind of keep your eyes out or your ears out, eyes open, your mind open to anything, to any of these changes in any one of these roads here. Again, love and health, emotions, passion, love, spirituality, reaching your goals, purple, and the blue for the communication. Be very careful and be aware of how you're going, on which route you're going to be taking in this reading here on your situation of needing patience. So in other words, don't overexert yourself. Could be something that may be happening in the health department. In love, you don't want to extend yourself so roughly and so much that it's going to drain you. Spiritual, you can pray and you can manifest, you can meditate, but in order for anything to be achieved with all those things in the purple here, you need to keep working on it. You have to keep working on it. As with all of these here, communication is letting you know that you need to speak your mind on this situation that you're trying to move forward on, that you need the patience on. You need to communicate that to some people. Maybe that's, maybe that is what this is all about. You need to communicate. You need to tell others And you have a new beginning. A new beginning here. This position of the new beginnings then is, are those that you're going to be, if this is a communication, those that you're going to be asking for help with, or maybe, or your prayers, or your love interest, your health, and your health over here. It's a new beginnings are coming through to you. Once you can remember again, it takes time. Time. It takes time. Nothing happens overnight. No matter how much you pray, no matter how much you meditate, it all takes time. You have to trust in the divine, this divine light that's coming down and shining on you here, and shining here. You have to have the patience to flourish and to bloom and grow. And new beginnings are going to be starting on the horizon. But as you know, she's walking through the door here. She has her staff in her hand, and she's taking her first footsteps on this new path, on one of these new paths here. But again, she's not all dressed up and going out on the town. She's going out to start this new beginning. A new journey is going to begin, but she's dressed as though she's going to go and do the work for it. So you have to have the patience. You have to have patience for this new beginning to start. And you have to learn and grow. And then accelerated motion comes in at the end here for your final card. So once you've done these sort of like these lessons here with this card here, being aware of how you're feeling on all these issues here, and after you're doing all this work, the seed, like I was saying, is already planted, and it's going to accelerate in the motion. So as we were speaking of time, now the time is going to start to speed up. Once that you can learn about the patience, about your patience, and learn to accept that it does take time, and you can raise your head up, and here's that light shining now. Now you're looking up at this light, right? And it's casting its beautifulness onto you out of the heavens. All right, so let's pull an oracle card for you. It says, I am surrounded by my angels. You are surrounded by your angels. Yes, you are, because look here. Accelerated motion. Here it is. Here's that beautiful light from the heavens, from the universe, shining its brightness down on you. You've had the light, the bright light, in these three cards here. And even here, you can notice how her face, and there's light around her, like a beautiful aura around her. It's a beautiful aura around her as well. You are surrounded by angels. So, when you're praying or you're meditating over here, thank the angels and bring the angels into you. And they can help assist you on trying to get through these financial or material changes that you need to be making to further yourself into the new beginning. And as you're reading Aquarius, and I thank you. Bye now.